Testing. This is just to see if the mic is working. Hey everybody, so welcome back to another video. If you don't know me, if you're new to the channel, my name's Caleb. I am the owner of Parker's Pets and Pythons. Went with this name simply because it sounded a lot better than Parker's Python, Boa, dogs, all this other junk. It's very straightforward, simple Parker's Pets and Pythons. Speaking of, Bruce is our Boa. Bryson is my ball python. Bryson was poking his head out just a second ago, but today I think we're gonna do a bit of a reaction video, which I don't think I've ever done on this channel. But I got this new mic, and I don't know, I kind of thought, oh, it'd be cool to do a little reaction video, you know. We're gonna watch a video on the Titanoboa, and then I'll give you my feedback on it. I'm not an expert on a Titanoboa. Technically nobody is. I guess people study it maybe, but yeah, I'm not an expert by any means. Whatever I say is purely opinionated, or some stuff is factual. Yeah, let's get right on to the video.
Can you immediately name the largest snake in the world? I'll give you a hint. This is the name of a very famous horror movie. Did you guess? Right, it's the anaconda. If we
just start off the bat with a straight banger. That's not true. So the anaconda is the heaviest bodied snake in the pet world, or not even in the pet world, but in the snake world. But the largest snake is still the reticulated python. By largest, I assume they mean like longest, which if he's going for the most heavy bodied, yeah, anaconda takes that dub. But if we're going for overall size, reticulated python has it in the bag, reaching about 23 foot, which, yeah, that's ridiculous. I thought my boa was gonna be big.
with the largest crocodile, Cassius, weighing almost 1 ton, you can write a script for a new horror film. But these giants are just babies compared to those that once lived on Earth for a long time. Take, for example, Kronosaurus and Titanoboa. Once, these two predators were a threat to all life, both on land and in water. But what would happen if they still lived today? Could humanity survive? Or
I think we would be able to kill them. I think they would stay away from us too. Maybe we would just be like a little rodent, you know. We've got hair. We've got heat, right? Bryson, if you were that big, would you eat me? Bruce? Maybe, I don't know.
We'll start with Titanoboa. This ancient snake lived about 58 million years ago, and according to scientists, for at least 10 million years, it was the largest predator on the planet. Its length reached 13 meters, or 43 feet, and its weight...
So, I mean, just think about it. I mean, that's double a retic, and retics are ridiculously long. Or that's double the upper sizes of a retic. So yeah, that's a pretty big snake.
You laid 2 giraffes on the ground, then Titanoboa will still be longer. Or you can just look at these 2 vertebrae. The model on the left belongs to the anaconda, and on the right, Titanoboa. It turns out that the largest snake living today is half the size of the ancient reptile,
which would be a reticulated python, if I'm correct, which is probably 23 feet, which is a little over half by technicality, but we'll give it to him. The
mega snake could reach 1 meter, or 3 feet. It could easily swallow a young hippopotamus. True, in ancient times, there were no hippos. Titanoboa preferred to eat fish, and this monster could be found in dark swamps and rivers. In addition to fish, it could feast on crocodiles. It was
So actually, the that's not far from true at all. That's a good point. There's actually been reticulated pythons, invasive retics, in Florida, known to eat the crocodiles there, or alligators. I might have switched them, but there have been a couple found trying to eat them, and then maybe a couple that actually have gotten a hold of a couple. But yeah, that makes sense.
a sophisticated killer. The giant monster attacked its victim and strangled it in its strong embrace. Then the snake swallowed it whole and digested it for a long time. The victim suffered a compression force comparable to 1.5 times the weight of the Brooklyn Bridge. Now, let's imagine that these two monsters didn't die out and that they still peacefully coexist with us. Although, would it be peaceful? This is a big question. If Titanoboa survived to this day, it could well be found in the equatorial tropics. For example, Titanoboa would love the hot climate of Colombia or neighboring countries.
So, where a lot of boas are found, mine's a Colombian boa. It didn't come from Colombia, but that is just, passed down through time and time. Mine is a Colombian boa constrictor, imperator, or imperator, however you say it. I'm not going to argue with y'all about it.
Like Venezuela, Brazil, Ecuador, Peru, or Panama. Obviously, people would have to more carefully protect their homes from the intrusion of Titanoboa. However, it's unlikely that the snake could crawl unnoticed into a house. It would have no trouble.
No crap. I really hope. I hope we're not that. I hope we're not that bad as people, as human beings, to not realize a 40-foot snake crawling through our house. I mean, if it was in a good hidden spot, okay, maybe, but Jesus Christ. You gotta think, there's one big snake, right?
Knocking out a window or even breaking a door. Fortunately, this behavior is still unusual for snakes. In the form of rats would hardly suit it. By the way, most likely she wouldn't be interested in people as a food source. In horror films, the anaconda often devours people. However, in reality, it rarely attacks a person. It can be assumed that its distant ancestor would also be indifferent to us. But for people, Titanoboa could be a welcome trophy. Any zoo in the world would dream of getting such a valuable specimen. And it
That's fair. If this was a real thing, I guarantee you zoos would be on it like that. If they could figure out how to contain it first. Or maybe we just pull a Jurassic Park, just throw it in there, and then it runs rampant. Which, in reality, I don't know. Half of this we don't really know because it doesn't exist. We can go off like passed down relations. So yeah, a lot of stuff. But yeah, that was, there's a ghost haunting my phone if you didn't know. But yeah, that was my reaction on the Titanoboa and some of the stuff they said in that video. Some stuff I might have said that might not have been true. If you know anything, let me know down in the comments below. I'm not an expert on Titanoboas, nor am I on all snakes. I'm not even on ball pythons or boas. I know a lot, but I'm not an expert by any means. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.